Hey YouTube, Turtleags here, bringing you another AFK journey video. Today it is Sunday, May 19th, 2024, and just filming an updated King Croaker video. Just giving you the latest combination that I found is the most effective in achieving a high score. This time I'm going to, per usual, go over King Croaker's kit as a refresher, just so you are aware of what mechanics we are dealing with here. Additionally, I will be going over what I believe to be the optimal team and artifact combination, and then I'll go over at least one free-to-play option. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So King Croaker, if we go over his mechanics here. Oh, Undistortion, thank you so much for the follow, appreciate you. And you guys are on YouTube, by the way, so you guys can say hi to your mom, your future self, whoever you want, First going over King Croaker's kit. So recover 60 energy every second after the battle starts, but will not recover energy due to other circumstances. When energy is full, gains a magic barrier, but does not recover energy while this barrier is in effect. When taking damage, loses 75 energy and reduces this damage by 50%. So what does this ultimate mean? So basically, when fighting King Croaker, you want to dish out as much damage as possible, because by doing more damage to King Croaker, you actually affect his energy, which is what he will need to actually cast some of his skills, or his ultimate rather. So and then shoots a magic bubble at the closest enemy at 15, 35, 55 seconds in battle. The target will be defeated outright if hit. So this has major implications, because it means that any tank that is able to survive multiple times after a fatal blow is going to work very well. And so for this reason, Thorin is almost a must for King Croaker, because he has the ability to die once and revive and then die again. And this is important to minimize the number of units that you're running that actually get one hit KO'd by King Croaker. And then after charging briefly, launches a water bomb at the area with the most enemies, dealing 220% damage to enemies within 2 tiles. So this has some implication in the sense that you may want to consider spreading out your units. Although there is only so much you can control with this, because you can have the formation starting out a certain way, but then eventually they'll go to their 1 range, 3 range, 5 range formation. I'm just waiting for purple essence now. All I'm doing, nothing else to do. Oh no, Fluxama. And then the final ability here, 240% damage to enemies within 1 tile, knocking them back 1 tile and stunning them for 2.5 seconds. I actually find this to work to our advantage, because Smokey's healing range is really small in the beginning, and it's funny how King Croaker will knock my Thorin and my Odie back into the healing aura of Smokey. So I actually find it funny that this skill actually helps us, not hurt us. So in any case, let me go ahead and go over my team real quick. So we are running Thorin at the front. We are running Smokey near the front. We got Coco, we have Rainier, and we have Odie. Now, one thing I do want to consider doing is, is spreading out my units a little bit. Because remember what we said earlier about units, King Croaker throwing that water bomb at the group with the largest amount of units. So I anticipate that the final positioning will be Smokey and Coco kind of where they are, Thorin and Odie near the front, and Rainier off to the side on the right. The spell I'm going to run, the Cascade spell. This is actually a new spell that you acquire after unlocking Dura's Trials. What is nice about this skill is that, in the past we ran Star Shard spell, which was very good for two reasons. One was because of the true damage it did, but the other was because of the haste stat that they gave, which is this one right here, 4.8 haste. And that haste, actually, what it does is it allows us to get our ultimates off a little bit sooner. This is particularly important when you're running Coco, which is almost a necessity until we get stronger. And, you know, Coco with haste applying artifact is able to make it so that Coco can apply her 45% damage reduction before you know, the boss does massive damage. This is more important against the Skyclops, but even against other Dream Realm bosses, this can be quite important. Reese's, I'm doing great. How are you doing? You're on YouTube right now. We're filming an updated King Croaker video. Yes, so that is why I'm running the Cascade spell. However, there are some other considerations too. If by chance instead of instead of Coco, you're running, say, like a Merrily, then you could actually consider running, say, like the Quick Blade spell to do more damage. And I do also find that the Evocation spell is quite good, both offensively and defensively. But for the purposes of this run, I'm going to run the Cascade spell. Yes, and the Cascade spell, it's nice too because it increases allies' energy for the allied hero at the start of the battle. I believe this is the backmost unit. So, oh, actually it should be like this. This is a little tricky now that I think about it. I think for my previous iteration, I may have, instead of Coco, run Merrily. And the Merrily would be the target of the Cascade spell. Because if I'm not mistaken, it targets the backmost unit. Let me just double check to confirm before I continue filming. I might need to do a little bit more play testing here. During the first 4 seconds, a battle increases 100 energy per second for the rearmost allied hero. All debuffs inflicted on the hero will be dispelled. The amount of energy gained per second is increased to 105. So if I'm not mistaken, this is only the first 4 seconds of battle. So, oh, I get it. So actually, I think it should be okay because in the start of battle, Odie is the rearmost unit. Okay, so I'm gonna actually swap back to Coco here. So I'll pay a close attention to if Odie gets the buff or not. He should get the buff. Hey Kakigotcha, I'm doing very well. How are you doing? You're on YouTube right now. We're filming an updated King Croaker video. Yes. So anyways, this is my team. Let's go ahead and try it out, see how we do. And then King Croaker is going to knock back my units. Yep, knock back my units back into Smokey's healing aura. Let go. Hi, Mom. Yes. So, overall, as you can see here, we got Coco's ultimate up quite early, and that's thanks to the haste that this artifact provides. And I think after this run, what we'll do is we'll swap with the Evocation spell, which is a spell that I very much like as well. It has both offensive and defensive capabilities that last until the duration of the fight. So I think that can be quite useful. Of course, there is some RNG involved. You know, sometimes your Odie will have more lucky crits than another unit, or more lucky crits on one run versus the other. So. So I have tried running Coco. Oh, okay, new score already. I have tried doing runs without Coco. We can actually try to see if with the Evocation spell we can survive without a Coco. All right, very nice. So as you can see here, Odie did 1.8 billion damage. That's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to make a slight modification here. I'm curious if our team can survive this. So instead of Coco, we're going to run Merrily.
What a tough fight.
I'm going to move her over to the side, and we'll switch over to the evocation spell. The evocation spell is nice because there's 4 different spirits it can summon. The first spirit mitigates damage by 45%, which is very important at the start of battle when you're waiting for Coco to get her ultimate up. That can be very valuable. And then the second spirit that comes out increases your attack percent. Third spirit increases your leech rate, and fourth spirit increases your haste. So let's see how effective this run will be. Now we are not running Coco here, so we might have some survivability issues, but we'll see. Oh, and I already do notice some issues here with Merrily being outside the buff, but it's alright. So if I was to nitpick the formation a little bit, I probably would have had Merrily more on Smokey's side, but I think it'll be alright. Okay, I think overall our survivability is okay. I'm curious as to how much damage the water bombs will do. Okay. Oh, okay, and this is the shield that's applied from the evocation spell. So it does a... okay, so I guess we still need Coco. Okay. So this is more illustration purposes. We're not strong enough to survive without a Coco. Alright. So now let's try a free-to-play option. Yeah. Or just me. Oh, I hope I'm not disconnecting. How's the connection, guys? I think connection should be better, but... Alright, so we'll try a free-to-play option. So we'll still go with Coco. We do need Coco. But this time, instead, Rainier will probably go Merrily. I think this to me makes the most sense. And then we'll swap over to... Actually, you know what? I just thought of something. We may want to consider Cassidy. Bring out Cassidy. So the reason I'm thinking of Cassidy is because Cassidy can bless Odie or Croaker. See, the problem is if you run Croaker, Odie's a magic user, so he won't benefit from Croaker. So I think Cassidy may be more beneficial because we do need to keep Coco. Replace Coco with Croaker. For me, it's better. Yeah, but the problem, as you saw in the previous run, is we didn't survive till the end. Like I think we lost our Odie 20 seconds in. But it could be because I'm in the Elite Challenge. I don't know if you guys are in the Epic Challenge. That's kind of the problem with filming this is like, if I'm one tier above you guys in terms of the Dream Realm boss, they're going to hit harder, which means I have to bring Coco. My best team is Ceciat, Doran, Croaker, Smokey, Odie, and Red New Artifact. Oh, okay. Are you in the Elite Challenge, though? Or are you in, like, compared to your account? Oh, okay. Yeah, so that could be the explanation why. I guess I should kind of preface this by saying that whatever team combination I'm recommending is suitable for the Elite Challenge, based on how hard King Croaker hits and all that. Yeah. So, but that's why I'm filming this live. You know, those of you who are watching on YouTube, You can take these ideas suggested by the viewers, try it for yourself, see what works best for you. We do, after all, get 10 free attempts, so might as well try them all. But because I just demonstrated that I die early without Coco, so I'm going to keep Coco. Maintain the 3 Mauler bonus and see what I can do to optimize my damage. For me, I'm thinking right now that Cassidy Blessing Odie is going to provide a lot of damage. And actually, because we're running a double magic, so I'm going to be running this spell, the Crescent spell, which could potentially increase our damage. There is also consideration to run Ulsa if you have that, although it's not quite a free-to-play option. I just joined stream and I'm on lower difficulty than you, I think. Oh, got it. Does Rainier have to be Mythic Plus at least? Yes, he has to be Mythic Plus at least. Otherwise, the enemy doesn't take 25% increased damage, in which case you probably should bring someone else. Yeah, so Cascade spell is nice because it does a magic defense shred, and it increases in frequency, that magic defense shred, based on how many magic users you have on your team. Red Artifact helps a lot with survival. That's true, yeah, because it does apply quite a bit of physical and magic defense. We could try it. I think what I'll do is I'll try this one first, and then I'll try your team combination to see how it goes. So we'll go ahead and do this next. I know it boosts magic damage, but still best results for me. Got it. Okay. So after this, I'll try B4's team combination. And yeah, actually the Quick Blade, 30%, 33% increased physical and magic defense could actually make it so you survive much better without Coco. So maybe we'll try that. If that is indeed the case, then I'll try some team combinations with the Quick Blade spell that does not run Coco. Okay, we seem to be doing alright here. I'm trying to remember what the max score was. I mean, Coco is definitely comfy support. And the reason why Cassidy is so good is because whenever the blessed unit deals... Ooh, we got a new score, 2.64. 2.64. Okay, nice, we ranked up too. So that was actually pretty good. That was a free-to-play option too. Interesting. Connect Thorn with Smokey and Red Artifact, then no Coco but Kruger. Okay. Alright, so we're trying B4. I'm free to play and spend 76k for Supreme Plus, also I think not worth. Yeah, so Escalita confirmed, not worth. And then, okay, so let's try the other team combination. So, oops, why did I take Smokey out? So you said connecting Smokey to Thorin, Red Artifact, no Coco, and instead of Coco we're running Cessia, right? Cessia.
You're not even worth getting up for.
So this is a free-to-play option, and Kruger.
You just made the best choice.
Odie, Red Artifact. Okay, so we'll try this one next. Good morning, Ghoul. Good to see you. You're on YouTube right now. Cessia and Odie. Okay. So the idea behind this is that, you know, Kruger's physical defense shred helps Cessia. And we're running the Quick Blade spell, which increases crit, increases attack, physical and magic defense, those defensive stats by 32%. And you also shred their physical defense. And free-to-play option, so this could be quite good. Almost everybody has a built Cessia, so I like it. I probably could have changed the positioning a little bit for Kruger to be in the circle, but it is what it is. Or Kruger to be within Smokey's aura. Most of the damage is going to come from Ceci and Odie. Okay, there's the knockback. So I think we said 2.6 was the critical point. Ooh, okay, yeah, we're surviving. This is good. Actually, with that in mind, what I might consider doing is instead of Coco, running Merely. And then swap... Oh, no. Yeah, so Cecia died. Okay, now Odie died. But, I mean, still pretty good. That is actually still very good. So... I like it. I mean, one thing we could try doing, I'm out of curiosity now, is instead of Cecia, I run Merely.
What a tough fight.
Okay, because Merely is a physical attacker. So let's see how this plays out. Okay, Kruger's still outside the healing range, I guess, but... But we didn't die until the very end, and mind you, I am season resonance level 2... What season level am I? $221. I'm season level 221. So the next time that I record this, probably we won't even need a Coco. Ooh, Smokey died early. So there does appear to be some RNG with this. Yeah, I think for more consistent results, you still want to run Coco. You place Doran with Smokey little to the left and Kruger and Smokey so he gets the buff and heal. Okay. Well, I'm not going to use any more runs on this comp. I still believe that Coco is the better choice, but this seems like a good alternative if you're, say, a tier below the Elite Challenge. As you saw, my Smokey died really early, as did my other units, so... Now they die because no affinity bonus. With Ceci, it's 3+2. Okay. Got it. Thank you for the tip. With Merely only 3 bonus. Gotcha. Okay, so watch your bonuses, folks. That's also another consideration. Okay, so now... I think that's all I really wanted to play test. So, I'm trying to remember, which one did I achieve the high score on? It was the Crescent spell with Casti and Odie. So Casti, where's Casti? Well, we need Coco and then Casti. So it's like that. Is there anything else I could do to make this better? What's the whale comp? The whale comp I ran was this one here. But the funny thing is that my Cassidy comp actually did better. So I'm a little confused. Fit Rainier somehow. What I could try doing is the Crescent spell. Let me try the Crescent spell. Because Rainier is also a magic damage dealer. Yeah, we achieved a high score with the free-to-play, which was Thorin, Smokey, Coco, Cassidy, and Odie. So I think our high score was 2.6. Looks like we're somewhat on track for that. Okay. Crescent spell. I think that might be it.
Needs no emphasis.
Okay. Okay. So it seems to me that, at least with my playtesting, the best score can be achieved with Rainier Odie or Cassidy Odie with the Crescent spell. That's what's allowing me to achieve the highest score right now. So I'll go ahead and save that. Yeah, so it could be either Rainier Odie or Cassidy Odie. It's almost exactly the same result. So as a free-to-play, that is very good news. If you don't have a Mythic Plus Rainier and you knew before that Cassidy was a good Dream Realm support, then that could be your way to get a very high score. All right, so I think that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Of course, during the next iteration of this King Croaker video, I will update with perhaps a team that doesn't require Coco, assuming that our res levels are high enough to survive. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.